tell us the beanie code word from this morning. Do it carefully, because they've seen you and me coming on the breakfast show again. Oh yes.
Oh no.
Don't you trust Sarah and the breakfast show?
I wasn't up at 7 o'clock, so I don't know. I didn't hear it.
I heard it.
Okay.
I don't trust a word of it. Right, so we'll be on best behaviour for that, or rather you will.
Oh,
if,
yes.
You ring in for the beanie code word. If you don't know what it is, have a look quickly on BBC Sounds and call us, and you could win a beanie hat in your team's colours. They are going to find a manager soon. You reckon?
There's no white smoke above the Hawthorns. It wasn't above the Vatican, but it wasn't for the West Brom manager. So, yeah. Disappointed, is the word from my point of view. They sacked Mowbray 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
You think that they would have a short list, or at least have an idea of where they would want to go. Then when the season finishes, you would think that the new manager or head coach would want to come in as soon as possible, to see which players he wants to keep, which players he wants to bring in. But as we know, football has changed dramatically in that way. Head coaches probably work with the players that they get, at their disposal, with the squad, and the recruitment gets done by someone else. But
there's no time to waste.
No, but I always find that, you then got to appoint someone within the strategy or the philosophy that you have as a club, because otherwise there's no point.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the sooner the better, because the sooner they can get to work and start on making a push for a squad that can hopefully then push for promotion. That would be great.
Yeah, because remember they caught in mid-season. They got caught trying to get a fella in, then he didn't want to come, or it all went a bit awry before they ended up with Tony. So if thoughts about where Albion should go next. Blues, I know you'll be sort of enjoying the summer, watching everybody else sweat to the end.
Of course.
But you've got no time to waste either. So what changes do you want to see made for the start of next season? Because for sure, the Blues squad that starts next season won't be the one that finished this season. Not by a long way, I'm sure.
I think they've already, looked in League One to see which players they can bring in that can stay with them in the Championship. Otherwise, you just keep turning over players, and it keeps turning over money. It's not a given right that next year they're going to run away with the Championship.
No.
But they've got a good playing style, they've got a good manager, they've got a good playing squad. I think they probably need 3, maximum 4 players, in each line, front, middle, and back, maybe a keeper, to really have a go at the Championship, so to speak.
Just keep building.
Yeah.
Walsall fans, I do want to hear from you. Are you going to be all right now? Is your faith restored after yesterday? Because they did do well yesterday.
Yes.
Because they could have easily folded up in the circuit.
I've got to be honest. I thought after Bradford scored that last-minute winner, psychologically, you're winning, and finally you think, we're going to get promotion to League One. For them then to score, psychologically, that must have broken a lot of players in that dressing room. So I was fearing the worst. But no, yesterday I thought they did a fantastically professional job. I was surprised to hear that they're the 3 lowest in League 2 for possession. So you can see, how they play and where they come from. And
it's a method. It's a method.
It is.
Nuno's had it going well for most of the season. Forest,
Ranieri, when he was at Leicester, you know what I mean, play on the counter-attack. And I thought yesterday, there wasn't a spectacular game from their point of view, but they were effective, and they took their chances when they came. Didn't think Chesterfield put that much up against it, ultimately. So I think it will breathe a new life, into Walsall coming into the game. I think it's on Friday, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's going to be a long week, Walsall fans, isn't it? All right. Let's go to Kevin. Wants to talk about Wolves. How are you, Kev?
Good evening. I'm